Retail workers, what is the most desperate scam a customer has tried to pull on you? Years ago, I was working at a small hardware store, the kind of place that sells everything from bolts to bulk wire, and I was a few months into my job at the returns counter. We'd been getting hit pretty regularly by theft, especially copper wire. Those big, industrial-sized rolls were expensive and easy to walk off with if someone timed it right. Loss prevention was always playing catch-up. One day, this guy walks in with his girlfriend. Mid-30s, both of them looked twitchy, like they hadn't slept properly in days. They walk straight up to my counter carrying one of the giant copper rolls. Not in a cart or anything, just in their arms like they wanted everyone to see it. He sets it down and says, "We need to return this. Bought it 2 weeks ago, but we didn't end up needing it." Immediately, I know it's gonna be a thing. No receipt, of course. That's how this always starts. I scan the barcode and it only gives me the price per foot, not the total or the SKU for the whole roll. I start clicking around trying to pull up the right code, but I can't find it. I wasn't even trained on how to return full rolls like that yet, since they were high-ticket items and didn't move often. I tell them to hang on while I get a manager. He comes out, takes one look at the wire, and just sighs. He doesn't even need to look it up. He knows exactly what's going on. He walks up and asks the guy, "When did you say you bought this?" The guy answers right away, like he rehearsed it. 2 weeks ago. The manager just raises an eyebrow and goes, "Interesting, because the last time we sold an entire roll of this gauge was over 3 months ago, and we keep a pretty tight inventory on it since people keep trying to steal them." The guy shifts, and now he's got his back up, gets defensive, raises his voice a little. "So you're saying I stole it?" My manager just goes, "Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying." The guy's jaw tightens, his girlfriend stays completely silent, doesn't even blink. I think that pissed him off more than anything. "You got no proof I stole it," he snaps. "We've got proof no one bought it," my manager says, completely calm. "And you've got no receipt, so either you walk away or I call the cops." The guy hesitates. Then he shoves his hands in his pockets and storms off, muttering the whole way. But the best part, right as they're stepping out the automatic doors, he turns back around and shouts, "I'm coming back with the police! You'll be sorry!" And without missing a beat, my manager just says, "Perfect. You can explain to them how you stole it." They never came back. Roll stayed behind the counter until LP picked it up the next morning. We logged it and added it to the pile of weird scams that week. A few days later, I heard that same couple tried pulling the same stunt at another hardware store across town, but by then our stores were already sharing info on them. They didn't get far. That roll was over $1,000 retail. It still blows my mind they thought they could just walk in, say, "Oops, wrong wire," and walk out with a pile of cash. Bold, yeah. But desperate? Absolutely.